The Uber driver. Today is Friday, September 22nd, and I'm going to play momentarily an interview of Dr. Anthony Fauci on MSNBC. And Dr. Fauci was asked about statements made by Governor DeSantis in a very negative way about Dr. Fauci that have created a situation as to where he's gotten security for those people in the public that may be a bit unhinged and that may do things that they're not appropriate. And I have to say what I have to say in a certain way so TikTok doesn't ding me. But you'll know from when you see the video exactly what I'm talking about. But, you know, if anybody needs to retire, though, Governor DeSantis, it's you, child. You're the one who needs to retire. And guess what? You're going to get a mandatory retirement, whether you realize it or not, because the voters around the country right now do not approve of you. But now let's go to the interview of Dr. Fauci and hear what he's got to say about the comments made by Governor DeSantis.
You've been demonized, as I say, on the right in a kind of unhinged, dangerous manner. I just want to play you something that Ron DeSantis said about you last year. Have a listen.
Right. And I'm just sick of seeing him. I know he says he's going to retire. Someone needs to grab that little elf and chuck him across the Potomac.
I mean, I have to ask, do you consider that to be a threat from the governor of Florida? Yeah. Because to me, it looks like he's inciting violence. No. I wonder what your reaction is when you hear someone saying you should be attacked.
Well, you know, it's a complicated issue, but I have become, by people who know nothing about me, who don't investigate what I've said I've been done, I've become the symbol of what the far-right extremists feel that I'm the one who had to, in an uncomfortable way, I wasn't pleased with that, I wasn't happy to do it, that I had to publicly disagree with the President of the United States. That was very painful for me because I have a great deal of respect for the presidency of the United States. But I felt in order to just maintain my own personal and professional integrity and my responsibility to the American public, I had to say it like it was, and I had to do it publicly. That triggered a degree of negativity towards me on the part of the far right that all of a sudden, when you have anger, in some cases maybe justifiable anger of one ideological group against the other, you need a symbol like somebody has got to be the object of the anger.
But it's not just crazy. I mean, that's a man who wants to be president.
No, but what I'm saying, I'm going to get to that. Okay. What happens is that if you become the symbol of the object of people's anger, even people who know nothing about you know the fact that in my career, I've been involved in saving literally millions of lives that people, forget that, is that I become that symbol. And then when they say something like that, you get somebody who doesn't know anything at all about me, who's crazy, says, wow, I'm going to go get that person, or that person should be killed, or that person should be prosecuted. And that's the reason why I have to have security. Governor DeSantis doesn't personally want to hurt me. He doesn't.
But he's inciting crazy.
He's triggering in people who are bad and really want to hurt people. That's the problem.